Hello everyone, it is MagikuMaggi. I'm not starting this off like a normal stream because this isn't a stream or a normal stream. I had a little idea while I was playing around with this character because, I mean, why not? I was just enjoying myself playing around with this character, trying to get it set up for a certain motion, and then it hit me. There's no tutorial videos on how to work with these types of models. So, what Maggie's going to do for you guys today is Maggie is going to show you how to work with these models. Because I've had to teach myself some shit, and I kind of don't want people to go through the same shit I did. Anyway, this isn't like a normal stream, so if you guys are a little bit disappointed in what's going on, you're free to leave. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and clear off what I've got right now because I'm about to start from scratch. But if you guys want, y'all can just chill. Now, basically, what this tutorial is going to be about is the Splatoon 2 MMD models. They are a little bit different when it comes to, like, the, not literally dimensions, but, like, the placement of the model bones. They're a little bit different than, like, normal models, so whenever you load motion data onto them or you try to do animation, it makes it a little difficult. Like, along the lines of, well, when you just load motion data, at least. It makes it a little bit difficult to work with because their legs aren't that long. Their height is about right, but their legs aren't that long, so like if they move too much, their legs are gonna sprawl. I'll show you an example. Let me load in prints real quick. Also, for those who's popping in and stuff, this is not my character. This is Ren's character. Also, shout out to fucking JoeySandbag who made these, made every, not really made, but ripped and imported all of the parts to make prints into MMD. If y'all want to make your own MMD models, I got the link in the description. You can go download his pack and y'all can have fun with that. If y'all need help on like trying to like put together a model, I may make a video for that too. But until then, let's just go with this one. Alright. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll load in emotion data real quick. I was working with the bubble top shuffling animation whenever I realized this shit. And just so I have some music and stuff in the background, I'll go ahead and load the music as well. But I want y'all to take a look at how his, about how his legs and stuff go. And you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Why are you doing this to my boy Prince? I'm just doing this to give, like, everyone who might be needing this in the future, like, some tips. Because I needed to learn this shit by myself, and I don't want anyone to have to go through what I did. Because I went through hell trying to figure out how to fix these fucking motion datas. Alright, just take a close look at Prince and see how his motion is. Right now it looks pretty normal because he hasn't really done any moving yet. But then it starts like, you see that?
I'll give him.
Not to mention too much like oomph on the legs. And too much movement on the groove bone, and it makes his, it makes it look awkward. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. Alright, first things first. Since we're noticing that it's the groove bone and the feet and legs that's causing this problem, we're going to need to work with those bones in particular. So first you've got to find out which bone is what. Okay, it looks like I've already found out ahead of time which bones is mine. It's null 53, which you select the entire box, null 54, null 56, and null 57. After that, you range select all the way up until the end of the video. Or all the way up until the end of the motion, which is at frame 1525. So 0 to 1525, and then range select. Actually, hold on, I think I might have... Nope, I got it right. Okay. I'm doing it on the feet only so you guys can see like what the difference it makes whenever you do the stuff to the feet. Alright, afterwards you go to edit, multiply bone frame position, and the bone placement is the real problem here. So we mess with the bone placement. You probably won't be able to see the box, but the little box is like a little gray box. You know what, hold on. No, I won't be able to mess with that. It's like a little gray box that's going to say bone placement with XYZ, and then it's going to do the angles with XYZ. You don't mess with the angles as of right now, unless you absolutely need to in the future, but right now you need to mess with bone placement. Normally they're set at values 1.0. What we're going to do is we're going to change the values on bone placement, all three of them, X, Y, and Z, to 0.8. This is going to change it just a little bit, but not enough to like make a huge difference, but you will be able to notice. I want to show you guys this. Alright, see how that moved a little bit? it was placing it in a more comfortable position. Now watch. It's still gonna look a little weird because of the groove bone, but you'll notice with the feet, it's a little bit different now. Once we move that groove bone, it's gonna look a lot more. It's gonna look a lot more like natural once we move that groove bone, because that groove bone moving like it is throwing everything off. Because the groove bone moves like all the top part of the body, but it doesn't do anything with the legs. So the legs are like free to do whatever the hell they want. So that groove bone is the next thing that needs to be moved. Go ahead and find out which groove bone it is that's doing all this. It might be both groove bones, so we're gonna do both groove bones. Okay, first we gotta find out which. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna fucking bother trying to figure out which one's which. I'm just gonna go back and select both. And select. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Go into Edit, multiply bone frame position, and change bone placement to 8. It might not be enough, but we're going to see. Now let's take a look at him and see how he's changed. Looks like his feet need to go back a little bit more, but it'll look a bit more natural now that he's not going all over the place. Also, when it comes to motions like this, it might not just be those bones. We'll probably find out along the way which bone is actually causing him to do all this extra movement. But as of right now, it's looking a little bit more natural than it did when we started off. Maybe, just maybe, I could make Prince default dance. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, you could if you wanted to. I'm not going to stop you. But I'm also going to let you know that fucking trying to make this Prince model is actually a little bit hectic. Because if you notice, if you take a look at Prince's actual Splatoon 2 model, and then take a look at the MMD model I threw together, it's not exactly the same. Mainly because the pack that I got the stuff from was not exact. Are you gonna turn, bitch? Was not exactly like packed with all the stuff we needed to make him. Like the gloves are missing on his outfit. The pants that he normally wears, I think they were missing from the pack. I think they were missing from the pack. I don't remember. But I think I had to, like, improvise with Misty's model because they wear the same type of pants. Alright, let's try to work around with this a little bit more and see which bone is causing all this. Because it might just be the groove bones going over too far, because, like I said, the groove bones on these models can be peculiar whenever it comes to motions like this. Because of the simple fact that their models aren't made like normal MMD models. I'm going to knock it down by another 0.8 and see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. Keep a close eye on him. I'm also going to have to go back to the legs and, like, do some more work because... Okay. Is there another groove bone that I don't know about? Actually, I think from this point, it's his legs. Yeah, from this point, it's his legs now. So let's go back to his legs and work with that one a little bit. Which I already know what bones I'm using. 53, 54... 56 and 57. Range select, please. And... oh, crap. Forgot to take those off. Okay. Now range select. Alright. Back to this. Multiply bone frame. And now we're going to knock this down by another 8. And see how this works. I've had to do this before with other ones because I don't know if... I mean, if y'all haven't been on my server, you wouldn't know this. But I've been playing around with this program for like the last week or so. Like, with these models to, like... try to figure out everything. I've had to teach myself some fucking techniques just to make this work. But other stuff, I've been able to actually find stuff to teach me how to do it. But there's nothing, like, in particular on these types of models. Okay. Now it's looking a lot more natural. We might not have to change anything from here on out. Because everything looks natural now. Ish. Oh, Ren's gonna kill me. No, actually, Ren's not gonna kill me. Ren's gonna be like, thank you, Maggie! Because this bitch can go. Also, one thing you might want to fucking think about when it comes to these models. Sometimes, the upper body part, you actually have to add a little bit more movement to it. It's weird. Is his arm broken? The fuck? It's weird. but sometimes you have to add a little bit more stuff to the upper body, and it's weird. I've had to do that with like with the motion for Misty. As a matter of fact, I could probably load it in. Actually, hold on. Let me save this one first because I don't want to lose this. I'll reopen it back up in a second. Hold on. Shuff. Okay. I'm gonna open up the motion that I was doing with Missy. Where's it at? That way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh shit. Alright, this is already a completed motion. I've already like downloaded the video, like made the video and everything. But whenever I first did this, the camera was off for one. Like the camera that came with this motion data was off, so I had to move it down to where it more focused on Misty. Because beforehand it was like up here. And not to mention, I've had to mess with the motion data that was on her upper body to like add more movement. Because her hands was going inside of her face. Also, let me turn down the music just a little bit on the thing. That way you guys can still hear me when I talk. On fronts making. God damn it, Soul Fox. But I'm pretty sure everyone... Okay, actually no, I posted this one on Twitter as well, I think. So you guys probably saw this if you're on my Twitter. But with this one I had to add more stuff to it. I can load in a completely different one to show you guys what it looks like by default. Hold on. Misty. Also, just ignore the fact that there's like no effects on it. I'm not gonna go that deep into shit unless I plan on rendering the video afterwards. Which right now I'm just showing you guys what this looks like before I added before I worked with it. Because where in the fuck is that motion data? Because I had to do a lot of work to this motion data, including her facial features. Like, you'll notice the difference between the facial features and shit once you see what they looked like before I did something to it. If I can find that. There it is. Okay. First person. I also had to use 2 different models of Misty whenever I did this because of the simple fact that it called for 2 different models. And since there was, like, no way I can load in the same Misty model, I just made a sanitized Misty. Even though I didn't make her the way I wanted to make her. I didn't have too much time or resources to do it. Okay, let me load in the camera. See how whenever I load in the camera and stuff, it starts it off up here? When before, it had it, like, pulled out and it was, like, a little lower. I had to mess with this just to make it to where it was perfect for Misty's height. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. So it will look a little bit... It'd be easier to show you... Hold on, where's it at? It'll be easier to show you, like, the motion if I go ahead and fix the camera real quick. I had to move it down by, like, 7, I think? And I had to move it back. No, the distance had to be at 1.2, I think? Or 1.2 or 1.3. This'll work. No, it won't. Let me bring it back up. Also, I didn't turn the music on. Okay, 1.1. There we go. That's a little better. Also, let me load in the music. That way you guys can tell what's going on. Where in the fuck am I? Ah! That's not the one I wanted to go to. Alright. There I am. Also, let me make sure it's turned down. So, 1, I don't get copyrighted. And 2, you guys can still hear me over this. Alright, take a close look of how Misty's hands go whenever I press play. If you guys saw the video beforehand, you would have noticed that not only did her hands not go through her face in the video that I rendered and stuff, her facial features were not as... What's the word I'm looking for? Not as plain. Like, look at... Before I fucked with this, these were plain as fuck. Now, let me open the other one back, so that way you guys can see it real quick. This is what it became after fucking around with it a lot. Not as plain. Hands are not going through the face. Well, except towards the end. But yeah, you get what I mean. Can I fucking help you, Kirby? Damn. Alright, let's reload Prince's motion back up. That way we can get back to the original, like, thing from all this. Alright, let's take one look at him real quick. I might go into, like, fixing with his arms a bit to see if maybe I can do some more. Actually, with this motion, it looks like his, arms might need to be go down a notch. Because they're going through his body and shit. Might. I don't know. I might just keep it the way it is because I'm kind of happy with how the leg movement's going right now. Might mess around with it just a little bit more because that groove bone could probably go back just another notch. Prince is fucking killing this. Actually, yeah. Let's knock it down just a little bit more to... Okay. Let's knock it down just a little bit more. Go ahead and select these two. Range select. Multiply bone frame position. We're going to do it on both models. Well, both sets of bones. We're only going to do it by 80 bit. We're going to do it like 0.9 this time. Just to see if it makes a bit of a difference. Alright. Okay, that looks a little more natural. Good. Good. Excellent. Perfect. Muy perfecto. Gorgeous. I made it look a little more natural. I'm happy with how this is going. Because truth be told, I haven't gotten too far with like perfecting the movements in this one. But I knew that as I'm doing this, I'd be able to like do it and show you guys what I was doing. Also, what in fuck's name do I got going on with these toes? One thing that's gonna throw you guys off whenever you make the whenever you make your models and stuff with the Splatoon stuff that's in the description. As a matter of fact, that stuff's down in the description. Shout out to JoeySandbag. That is his rips and stuff. If y'all want to make your own model, it's down there. Letting y'all know again. For some reason, whenever I made Prince and Misty's models, like, whenever I load them in an MMD afterwards, their toes are pointed up. I'll show you with Misty's as well. This is fucking driving me nuts, and I don't know why it does it. But, see? But I'm not gonna fucking, like, make too big of a deal of it, because it doesn't really bother me that much. So, yeah. Alright. Oh god, I'm still in panic room motion data. Whoops. Let me go back to this. Okay. Oh yeah, now I gotta fix the camera. Because God knows this fucking camera is gonna be fucked. Let's see how it follows real quick to see what all I need to do to it. Because I just now loaded the camera in. So far it looks normal, but it's gonna change a bit whenever it gets to the more expansive stuff. Actually, I might not need to do much to this. I might need to bring it down a notch. Yep, need to bring it down a notch. And bring the distance out by a touch. Let's go ahead and fix that. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, bring it down by 8. Put the distance out by 1. Okay, it's looking a lot more natural now. Minus the fact that his feet go through his fucking feet, but that's kind of gonna happen. Hold on, Misty should have a killing side that would be a beat character. Be the beat character? Misty a beat. Yeah, honestly. I don't see Misty having like a psychotic side at all whatsoever. Like the sanitized Misty thing, I only really did to I might still need to do something with the... maybe not. Actually, this kind of works. We'll just go with this. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Now you guys know how to do this. Whoever watches this in the future. If you guys need any, if you guys have any more questions, you guys want me to make any more of these, like those who are coming in specifically because of this video, then let me know. Let me know if there's anything y'all need me, to give you help with. Also, if you guys need any, immediate emergency questions, there's a Discord link down in the description where you guys can join, talk to, people in the community. You guys can talk to me one-on-one, because I'm not like some of the other people who, make Discords and don't talk to their fans whatsoever. I talk to my fans on a daily basis, don't I, guys? But, y'all need any help whatsoever, just come to me. It's no big deal. I'll be able to help you because I've been fucking working with this shit. I will let you know, though, I don't know everything about how to, work with these models just yet. I know enough to, make it to where emotion data looks half-ass natural. But I don't know everything. Also, if y'all need help, piecing your model together, let me know something. Heck, if it comes down to it in the future, if y'all guys want me to, I can probably open up teeny tiny commissions on helping you guys put your models together. If y'all need help putting them together and stuff, I might do a small fee or something like that. But if if y'all need me to do it, because I'm gonna let you guys know now, when I was making Prince's model, his hair had hella physics. I wish I can load in, actually, you know what, I can load in his base model real quick to show y'all what I mean. Hold on, let me get rid of the other prints. Oh shit. Actually, no, don't get rid of the other prints, just turn him off for now. This is what his base model looked like before I did a lot of extra shit. It has hella physics. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. Look at his hair. That shit move. Big time. Imagine that shit under this goddamn hat. I had to... Oh fuck, hold on. Let me take him off. I had to actually, remove the physics altogether from that, tentacle just to make this work, because beforehand, I only removed part of it, and it would still, fucking go nuts through the hat. So in order to make this work, I had to completely remove the physics. So yeah, trying to make these models isn't as easy as just, throwing the stuff together. You actually have to, fuck with the physics and all that good shit. Can be fucking annoying, I can tell you that much. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or need any help, just let me know, okay? Either come to the Discord server, send me a private message or something like that. Any of this shit. Hello, Matt. But until then, I'm MagikuMaggi. And she loves you bitches. Maggie loves you bitches. She loves all her maggots. Alright, see y'all later.